The member for Lyne.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I rise today to acknowledge and pay tribute to the extraordinary men and women of the New South Wales Rural Fire Service, particularly those from the Mid Coast District, who are recognised for their outstanding service to our communities at Club North Haven on Saturday. Across regional New South Wales, the Rural Fire Service is not just an emergency response organisation. It is a cornerstone of community wellbeing. It is made up of volunteers who give their time freely, who step forward when others step back, and who embody service before self. It was more daunting to speak in front of these men and women than it is to speak in this parliament. Present on Saturday was 1,200 years of courage, commitment and sacrifice, an incredible achievement to say the least. Among those recognised was Brett McMillan, awarded the National Emergency Medal Clasp for his service during the devastating 2022 floods, a reminder of the extraordinary demands placed on RFS members not only during bushfire seasons but across a range of natural disasters. We also recognise 14 recipients of the National Medal, awarded for diligent service over many years. People like Bruce Arnotts from Tinoni Brigade, whose leadership, community engagement and consistent contribution both operationally and administratively reflect the very highest standards of the service. Kevin Thornton, whose work in communications and aviation has strengthened operational capability and enhanced community safety across the region. Nicholas Wright and Sherry Gall from the Cundall Moto Brigade, who've not only served their communities but have invested in training, mentoring and building the capability of others. And we recognise 34 recipients of the Long Service Medal whose service spans many decades. Jim Blackmore from the Wallaby Joe Brigade, with 40 years of contribution across operational and leadership roles. Andrew Tulloch from the Lake Caddo Brigade, with more than 4 decades of service and leadership. And those whose commitment extends even further: Gregory Bannister, Joy Walker, Howard Mitchell and Frank Vumbacher, each contributing more than 50 years to the RFS. This level of service is extraordinary. It reflects not just dedication, but a lifelong commitment to community. We also acknowledge the next generation of volunteers, including young members of the year finalists Brock Windsor and Dylan Shee, who represent the future of the service and give us confidence that this proud tradition will continue. Importantly, behind every volunteer is a network of support, families, employers and communities who share in the sacrifice and make this service possible. Many were there to support their husbands, wives, fathers, mothers and grandparents, but all honorary awardees too. The New South Wales Rural Fire Service represents courage, professionalism and quiet determination. Its members do not seek recognition. On behalf of my community and indeed all Australians, I say